Hey everyone, it's Shelby, and obviously it's been a minute. So, you might be wondering, the location wise, yeah, I know this isn't exactly ideal. I have my wall here, dresser here, closet door there with my mirror. I'm obviously going to be figuring out different locations for filming in my room because I really do want to get started again with filming book review blogs and just talking to people online about books and other random things. But yeah, hopefully my camera will stay alive for this, so that will be great. We're going to be probably moving around different locations and different videos and playing with the lighting because, yeah, it's going to be an adjustment. But we'll figure it out. Now you may be wondering what happened to your bookshelves. Well, if you go back in my older videos, I'm still living at home in those videos. And the problem is I'm in college, and so therefore I live by, well, not really by my lonesome. I have two roommates, but still, I live in a college apartment, and I go to college, and I don't live at home anymore. So my bookshelves are almost 100 miles away from me at the moment, and I'm not going to go back and forth just to film in front of them. So that's why I'm going to have to figure a location until I graduate and then move back home and start my own job and maybe eventually get my own apartment and move my bookshelves into that apartment. So, I am going to be doing a book review today, even though it's been forever. And this is a book that I had seen pretty much everywhere. It was online, on Facebook and ads. It was on Goodreads, on like the featured page, and I finally looked it up on Goodreads. And I was really excited to read it because I think it has like a 4.03 on Goodreads, which is pretty good for a book that's been out as long as it has. I think this is a 2019 publication. Oh, 2018. I was wrong. Sorry about that. But anyways, I was expecting great things from this book, basically. And so I went into it with really good expectations. I was really excited because I hadn't read anything for fun in a while. I'm writing a 16 to 18 wow, I can't talk, page paper for one of my classes right now. And so I've been reading nothing but academic papers on why nature should have rights and all these things. I'll talk about that in a vlog if you want me to when I'm writing my paper on. It's actually pretty fascinating. But anyways, it hasn't been like brain candy where it's just reading books just for the sake of reading books because it's fun. So, this book is Sky in the Deep by, I always forget the author, Adrienne Young. She is a newcomer to the writing world. She has another book that's coming out soon that I'm hoping is good because the cover looks pretty, but after reading this one, I'm just not really sure. So here's the cover again. The cover is gorgeous. I hope you can see it on here. It kind of is a little dark, and plus I don't think the reflection of the library safety cover is helping any, because you all know me. I'm in college. I don't really have a lot of monies, plus I only like spending money on books I've already read and I know that I enjoy. For now, anyways. But anyways, after finishing this book, I was really glad that I did not purchase it because it just, I might get a little flack from this, but it just was not my favorite. So, this book has amazing premises. Basically, it kind of has a Viking feel. You have two warring clans. The main character, her name is Aelin. It's either Aelin or Elin. It's spelled Eelyn. So, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm probably pronouncing it horribly wrong, but we'll call her Elin. So, basically, the premise of this book is Elin is part of a clan, and they fight against another clan, and that's basically what they do. So she's part of the Aska clan, that's what they're called, and they fight with the Ricky clan. It seems like pretty much on a yearly basis is what I got from the book, and it's basically a blood feud that's been gone back for centuries, and it's rooted within their mythology, which is really cool, and I was really excited about this premise. So this whole book, the premise behind it is Aelin is 17, she's in a battle, and she sees her brother, which would be fine, except her brother's supposed to have been dead for the past 5 years, and she actually watched him die. So she's having to struggle with that, and the fact that he's actually gone on to the other side, that he is now a Ricky Clans member when she's an Aska, which is a big no-no because these cultures are totally different. And so you get a lot of fighting, you get a lot of mythology and culture, and I actually loved that part of the book. Hair is a big part of this book, of just the braids they do that are really intricate. There's a lot of talk about their clothing and their culture and their religion and what each side believes, the Aska and the Ricky. And I loved that. I thought it was so good. Now, this author, it is her first book, I'm pretty sure. And she's excellent at world building. I absolutely loved it. There were several times that I thought I was actually, I could see it very clearly where these characters were, just because the descriptions. It was just really, really pretty read in some areas, and a lot of good dialogue. But what I had an issue with, a really big issue, is the fact that everything kind of happened in the last 50 or so pages in the book, and it wasn't even resolved fully. I don't want to talk about it more because I don't want to give any spoilers, but it just wasn't. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people loved this book, but I can't in good conscience with what I got out of it when I was reading it give it a 5 stars. I'm going to be giving this one a 3 on Goodreads. I thought about giving it a 2.5 honestly, but because of just how pretty the writing is in some areas, I'm going to give it a 3. So I'm going to bump it up a bit. Also, I had issues with the main love story in this book. You kind of get alluded to. It's very obvious in the blurb here that she's going to fall in love with one of the characters that's on the opposite side of her clan. So again, there's 2 clans, the Aska clan and the Ricky clan. She's a Aska, and the guy she ends up falling in love with is part of the Ricky clan. And it would have been great, except just the way their love story was portrayed, it was like nothing happened, and all of a sudden, here we go. Which, I don't know, it does happen in real life, but I just thought it was an afterthought. So again, I would have loved, I think this story maybe would have worked out unless it was put in. I'm all for standalones, guys. I love standalones, they're amazing, I love them. But I feel like this one would have done better as a duology, because then the author could have put those things, like the gorgeous world building and then the story, there would have been room for both of them to exist. Because again, I just have a big problem with the main conflict. So basically the main conflict is the Aska clan and the Ricky clan, they have to try to get them to work together, according to the blurb, to defeat this other tribe that's kind of mystical, that they thought wasn't even real, that actually is real. Because if they don't band together, then they might be both destroyed. So that's basically what the whole premise is. But yeah, again, there wasn't enough room for the actual story in this book. And I also had a lot of issues with the last chapter because it jumped so suddenly from the conflict and everything that's happening to all of a sudden several months later, and you're just like, wait, what happened here? So just so you know, that's kind of a thing in here that, it might not be as resolved as you would like. I actually had to read the last chapter twice because I was a little confused as to what was actually going on. I was like, wait, am I missing pages? I generally thought I was missing pages. So again, this book had an amazing premise. There's beautiful writing. The blurb of the book just leads you to believe this is going to be a fantastic story. I love reading about older cultures. I mean, I'm a family history major, so I love history. So this was right up my alley, but it just let me down, which I was really disappointed about. So just know that it is a good book. There is a lot of great world building. There's great character development, and it's just beautiful writing. But the storyline it's lacking, for lack of a better term. I used lacking around in that sentence. But anyways, just know it's probably won't live up to the expectations that you have going into it. So I know this seems kind of a harsh review, but being this is my first pleasure book that I've read in a very long time, I was expecting so much more. I mean, especially when you have a cover like this. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. Plus on the back, if you look at the back, Carrie Maniscalco, she actually reviewed this on one of the blurbs on the back here. And I love Carrie Maniscalco. She's the one that wrote the Stalking Jack the Ripper series, which I love so much. And she said, wholly unique and instantly addictive, I was captivated from its opening lines. I was too, but then I left feeling very disappointed. So just know it's good. I do recommend it, but just know, like, you might love it. For those who aren't as picky as I am, you might adore this book, think it's the greatest book ever. But for me, I just was very disappointed. So, so again, this is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. It's been out for a little bit. And you'll have to, if you've read this book, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I'm just very disappointed that it just was like, la-di-da-di-da, and then all of a sudden things were happening in the last 50 pages. And and then all of a sudden it was just over. So just let me know what you thought. And as always, have a great day. Let me know what you're reading in the comments. I'll hopefully have another vlog up soon. I don't want to stick to a schedule of like doing a vlog once a week or, you know, once every other week or anything like that. I'm just going to be doing sporadically for now because, again, I'm a college student and homework isn't very predictable on how long things will take me or if I need to do something more. So I'll try to vlog as much as I can and keep you guys updated and do life updates here and there because I know it's been forever since my last video. So have a great day, and I hope that everything goes right for you this week that you want it to, and I hope you find an amazing book. And if you do, please let me know in the comments because I'm desperately looking for things to read. Everything that I've seen lately just seems to follow the YA equation, which isn't bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the whole equation that seems to be happening now where, you know, this plus this equals a book and it's the same thing over and over and over again. I'm tired of that. So just let me know if you found something amazing because I desperately need a good book that's not written before 2000. Well, I'll take anything, honestly. So just let me know in the comments and have a great day. Bye!